Well, we know that going to a sporting event really can be a family affair, and families love to go to the Colts games and see the game in action downtown at Lucas Oil Stadium. But if you want to take everyone, it's not easy on the wallet.
It can be very pricey. Sunrise reporter Carlos Diaz looked into this and found it can get more expensive for those with little ones. Good morning.
Yeah, Julia, my wife and I wanted to take our 8-month-old son to a Colts game, against the Lions a few weeks ago. So I did a little research and I discovered that this little guy needs a ticket to get into that stadium just like everybody else. I also discovered that Colts fans are very passionate about this topic on both sides of the argument.
I would agree with having the baby have to purchase a ticket. I like having the head count for safety reasons. That's the mom in me coming out, I guess.
I think that's crazy. I would never pay that much money for a kid, but I think that that's too bad because we want to have kids, and I know that he would love to bring, even a 1-year-old to a game, but I'm not paying. I would never pay that much money to bring a child, ever.
The Colts are just one of 6 teams in the NFL, along with the Steelers, Patriots, Packers, Eagles, Redskins, and Buccaneers, that require each person entering the stadium on game day to possess a ticket, no matter how young, tiny, or adorable they might be. Did you know about this rule?
I had no idea, no. But, we support the Colts. We don't mind paying to go. It's part of it. We enjoy having the Colts here in town. So if that's what you have to do to get there, then we'll do it.
At least 2 and under shouldn't need a ticket into the game. Last week, he didn't sit for much of the game. He was out in the aisle a lot. And if he was watching the game, he was on my lap. So I don't think he needs a ticket.
How much did you pay last week for the game for him?
Probably $150 for just his ticket.
I spoke with the stadium director at Lucas Oil Stadium who confirmed that this is a Colts policy. And Lucas Oil Stadium fully supports this policy. In case you were wondering, the Pacers and Indians do allow kids younger than 2 years old into their stadiums free of charge.
I think if they're going to have an actual seat, yes, they should pay.
We would love to have our daughter in that onesie at the game, but to pay X amount of dollars to bring her between the ages of 3 to 6 months is probably not ideal.
One Colts fan believes she has the answer.
I suggest a family section, so where the families can enjoy themselves, the kids can run around and have a good time and don't worry about interrupting anybody else's game.
So I asked the Colts about their everybody needs a ticket policy, and here's the response that I got from them. The Indianapolis Colts policy requiring each person entering Lucas Oil Stadium to possess a ticket is based upon public safety and comfort. They go on to mention the Indiana State Fire Marshal's office, and then they say public safety is the #1 priority on game day. And Chuck, Julia, and Marie, this is one of those things where, you talk to people about a topic and you can usually see which way they're swaying. Mm-hmm. This was really right down the middle. People saying, hey, I don't want to pay $125 for a ticket, but somebody made a really good point. What if everybody bought their 2-year-old to a game, and had them on their lap? Then you'd go from 60,000 people to 120,000 people, and that's not safe for the people that are there. So it's really divided right down the middle, guys.
All right, Carlos, everyone does have an opinion because it can get crowded in there, too. If you've got a child in there in your seat, there's not a lot of room and knocking things over. But it's also expensive to pay for a babysitter.
Oh, my gosh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, games last, you can be gone 6 hours.
Easily, but from a business standpoint, you've got to raise up new fans. Mm-hmm. And if a kid can never go to a game until they're maybe 15 or 16 because mom and dad can't afford it,
right.
There's got to be an answer to this.
Yeah.